Good evening and welcome back for the November 3rd Sportscast. I mentioned that day because it is the date that every Duck fan was waiting for when the season started. Oregon at USC. It was a long wait. 8 uninteresting, relatively boring games. But boy, was this game worth waiting for. Oregon scored the most points and gained the most yards that any team ever has against USC. 62 points, 730 yards. And while DeAnthony Thomas had the Heisman hype in the non-conference schedule, Kenjon Barner may have booked his ticket to New York for the ceremony tonight. 321 yards, 5 touchdowns, both Oregon records. It was a beautiful, beautiful performance from Barner. Erik Elken is in Los Angeles, and he wraps up the game for us from the Coliseum.
This game lived up to all the expectations as the Ducks remain undefeated with a 62-51 win over USC. In the process, Kenjon Barner broke LaMichael James's single-game rushing record with 321 yards to go along with 5 touchdowns. And Barner did it with LaMike watching on the sidelines.
That was cool. My best friend. I'm sorry, but I'm happy I did it. Thank God.
I'm happy. I'm happy that he broke that record. Anytime that you can your best friend can break your record, it means more. It's like, wow, my record got broke, but Kenjon broke it, so it's okay. He's one of the best players in the country. I think he's the best player. That's not plural, that's a singular. And I think, I think he deserves a Heisman. He should be right up there with everybody else. He's been doing it day in and day out, and if they weren't beating teams, so bad, then I don't know what would happen. He'd probably have 2,000 yards right now.
Barner's performance overshadowed Marcus Mariota's. The redshirt freshman said it was a dream of his as a kid to play in the Coliseum. His first game here, not too shabby. He went 20 of 23 for 304 yards, 3 touchdowns, and added another 96 yards on the ground.
I have a lot of confidence in myself, and I think, these guys around me, show that they have a confidence in me, and that's big for me to just be comfortable in any kind of situation.
It wasn't quiet for me, I'll tell you that. I mean, when we needed big plays, Marcus had them. I don't know his final stats. He didn't seem like he missed too many passes. And his ability to run, it really makes this a tough offense to defend.
Many of the Ducks were asked after the game if they felt they made a statement with this win. Not surprisingly, they all brushed it aside. But there's one thing for sure. Oregon now has a marquee road win on its resume. Inside of the Coliseum in Los Angeles, Erik Elken, KEZI 9 Sports.
Thanks so much, Erik. Nice to see LaMike. It's been a while.